Hello, hello, happy people. I hope you are having a beautiful, blessed day today. My weather that I'm experiencing right now is a little bit overcast, but the sun is still shining and the temperature is really, really enjoyable, especially considering that we have entered the month of June. So this is really outstanding, the type of weather we're experiencing here in Florida today. So I'm sending you guys all of this sunshine and happy, glorious energy to you on the other side of this live stream today. Nikhil says, hi, thank you for joining. How are you? I would absolutely love to know. Please let me know how you're doing below in the comments today. I would love to interact with you here on this audio. So the subject for the day is how to heal your relationships. Mustafa sends some love and peace. I'm sending it back to you, Mustafa. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please let me know how you guys are doing. I would love to know. Healing your relationships is such an important thing to be able to do because it's what so many of us need to do. Whether it's your relationship with your spouse, whether it's the relationship that you have with yourself, whether it's the relationship that you have with a parent or a child or a coworker, whatever it is. And when we really go into the deep depths of everything is a relationship. How you have the relationship with your body and your business and your money. Everything boils down to a relationship. So if you know how to heal a relationship, then you can essentially heal anything that it is that you desire to heal in your life. And this is really, really important to be able to do if we're ready to move on in life, move past the struggle and move on to achieving the goals that we want to achieve in our lifetime. Let's see. Nikhil says, I am doing okay. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it, Nikhil. Thank you for letting me know. Tierno, thank you for joining the live stream today. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please let me know how you're doing. Juliana, thanks for being here. Mustafa, I'm sending you a wave because your name just popped up. Thank you for joining me here today, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful day. So when it comes to healing relationships, it really just comes down to healing the relationship that you have with yourself. And a lot of people say, well, yes, that's true, but how do I do that? And the way that you begin to do that is constantly reaffirming to yourself the things that you want to believe in life and about yourself. Mustafa says, with the other side, exactly, 100%. And saying things that you actually want to experience within yourself and within your relationships. Saying things like, I am perfectly made. I am exactly where I am meant to be. I am healed. Saying things like that constantly to yourself, consistently every day, will begin to change your life. And a lot of people think it's just about putting you in a good mood and putting you in a better state of mind. But when you do that for yourself, you actually invite yourself to a whole new level of experience. And when you change your feelings and thoughts, it propels you into perfect action. Exactly how you are meant to. When we're constantly feeding ourselves affirmations of negativity, which we're feeding ourselves affirmation every single day, whether we do it intentionally, consciously, or not. We either allow society or whatever negativity is going on around us to dictate what we constantly affirm to ourselves, or we make the choice to do the affirmations based on what we actually want to experience in life. Rick, thank you for joining the live stream today. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Please let me know how you're doing in the comments. So why not choose it? Why not choose what you want to experience? I am successful. I am healed. I am a blessing. I am a wonderful person. Saying things that you actually want to experience, whether you believe it based on this moment or not, you will build that belief system based on reaffirming that to yourself every single day. Belief is made up of 3 components: thoughts, feelings, and actions. And a lot of people like to start with thoughts because it's the easiest thing to control. It's very easy to hear yourself having a negative thought and focus on that and flip it into the opposite direction. A lot of people feed the affirmation to themselves, I'm not good enough to do that. It's just not the right time. I have to wait till this happens. You can flip that. I am perfect right now. I am confident. This is the perfect time. It's so easy to flip it over once you start giving that focus to what you're actually allowing yourself to think. Just flip it. Make it the opposite. Don't allow what's going on around you to dictate what you're thinking about yourself. You get to choose. You get to decide. And it's really important as humans to know that we have control over this, because so many of us for so long feel like we can't. We feel like we have no hold over our thoughts because we have not taken control of them for so long that it feels unnatural. But that ability has always been yours. It has never left you. You have just allowed it to just happen to you instead of having control over it. So it's really important that we wake up to that realization today that we do have control over our thoughts. And when we take that control back, when we take that power back, and we do feed ourselves that affirmative thinking, that positive thinking that we've wanted to experience, it starts to invite those positive feelings. Think about that. How long are you going to be able to stay in a bad mood as you're constantly affirming to yourself that you are confident, that you are wise, that you are successful, that you are perfectly made, that you are exactly where you are meant to be, that you are beautiful? The feelings are going to follow those affirmations regardless of what they are. The feelings will back it up and will just make it that much stronger. Richie, thank you for joining the live stream today. I'm glad you're here. Please let me know how you're doing below in the comments. I would love to know. So as you build upon those 2 things, the affirmations are where you start healing yourself, healing the relationship that you have with yourself. And I'm telling you, with a 100% guarantee, as you stick with this over the course of the next 90 days, over the course of the next 6 months, and over the course of the next year, you will see miracles begin to unfold in your life, within yourself, within your relationships, within your circumstances. And right now the topic is focused on relationships, but in all reality, everything boils down to relationship. A healthy balance that you have with something else that exists. And it all comes down to how you feel about the relationship with yourself. So it's time to heal it, and you get to choose to heal it starting right now, building with those affirmations. And as those feelings get stronger and stronger, the longer and longer you stick with these affirmations in your life, and you choose to let go of the outer experience that is going on around you, you choose to allow that to no longer dictate your experience on the inside anymore, it's going to propel you into perfect action based on the affirmations that you choose. So if you are choosing that you are wise, over the course of the next 90 days, you are going to start to naturally take wise action. If you are choosing to affirm to yourself over the course of the next 90 days that you are perfect, you are going to naturally start taking perfect action. Rick says, I am not feeling that I have much self-worth. Yes, and the reason why this is so powerful, Rick, is because you can easily say the exact opposite now. You have brought the awareness to the thought that you have been having in a negative state, and you can flip it to the positive experience solely based on the fact that you want to feel it, right? We don't want to feel that negativity. You want the positivity. So now you have the power, the exact affirmation that you need to counteract that negativity. You can tell yourself, I am worthy. And it's not a lie. Based on the fact that you would love and want and desire to feel this means that the seed is already within you. The seed is planted. That is the reality of it. Because many people feel with affirmations that they are lying to themselves. And I want to provide clarity on this today. It is not a lie. Just because you're not feeling like that in that moment, just because you are not experiencing it on the outside in your reality, doesn't make it unreal. It doesn't make it a lie. The fact that you desire it and you want it means that it is already yours. The seed is planted within you, and you need to start identifying with that truth to back up that affirmation. So start telling yourself today and every day, continuing from this moment forward, I am worthy. I am valuable. I hold meaning. I have power. Constantly reaffirming to yourself the opposite of that negativity because it is yours based on the fact that you desire it alone. It means it is already yours, and it means it's already within you. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. Sending you guys back the love. This is really, really powerful, and a lot of people will be like, well, I don't feel that way. It's okay to not feel that way at first. And if you want to produce some instant positive feelings to make that affirmation feel stronger, just say it with your shoulders back and a smile on your face. Look in the mirror, smile at yourself, look at yourself in the eyes, and tell yourself, I am worthy. I am valuable. Say it with strength. Say it with power. Say it with confidence. If you really believed that, ask yourself, if I really believed this, how would I look at myself in the mirror today, and how would I say this? You would say it with a smile. You would say it with strength, with standing tall, with your shoulders back. You would stare yourself directly in the eye, and you would say it. You may even go to the lengths to write it down, because putting something in physical form like that, something that you can constantly refer to, is even more powerful. That is how you are going to build your belief, because that is what our experience is made up of. It's based on our belief system. That's why so many truths can be validated at one time. That's how so many people and so many experiences can actually be real at the same time. Because people are constantly experiencing the truths that they accept for themselves. So if you choose to believe and your feelings, thoughts, and actions are based on something, you will continue to get validation in your experience in life. That's why it's so easy to believe what it is that is going on around you, because you have accepted that as truth. But I'm here to revamp that. I'm here to open up the doors for you to change your belief system, because it is not working for you. It is working against you. And you have the ability to choose the belief that you accept as truth. And over the course of the next 90 days, 6 months to a year, it will continue to bubble up more and more to the surface. I call it the gestational period, because as the trimesters pass by, the development of what you're birthing in reality does grow. It grows and grows and grows, and it becomes more and more real on the outside over the course of that time. But it all starts within. It all starts on the inside. It's not going to get validated on the outside at first. You're going to feel the changes. You're going to feel the stirring on the inside for the first 90 days. You're not going to get that validation. And it's very, very difficult for people to press past that amount of time. It's very difficult for people to live on faith and not by sight. It is, because so much of this human and physical experience is based on our sight. So many of us are not willing to invest in the things that we cannot see. But I promise you and guarantee you that if you do, if you continue to show up for yourself in this way, nothing short of miracles will begin to happen in your life. Hamza says, if you do not have a special person in your life, do not be sad. You may be the distinguished person in life of many, and you do not know. Yes. If you are not already in a relationship and you desire to be in a relationship, healing the relationship that you have with yourself is more important than anything. The relationship that you have with yourself is literally the most important relationship that you can and ever will have. Every single other relationship that you have in life is a reflection of the experience that you have within yourself, is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. So if you have a desire within you to find your soulmate, to find your true love, to have a special relationship with a child or a parent, if you're having those desires, they are already yours. They are already within you, and it's just time to heal the relationship that you have with yourself by choosing your experience based on the affirmations that you constantly tell yourself every single day. Hamza, thank you so much for that. And Rick, thank you so much for the comments. I'm really loving your interaction and feedback that you're giving on this live stream today. It really, really is so important. And so many people don't want to dive into what's possible. They just want to dive into what already is, what is realistic based on the facts that they're willing to accept going on around them. But I'm ready to break the mold, break the barriers, smash down the walls and the boundaries. We are capable of that as human beings. And it's about time that we accept that as truth today. For ourselves, for our relationships, for our community, and for the world. Anything and everything is possible when we build upon our thoughts, feelings, and actions based on that simple level. Everything becomes possible when we step into that experience and when we accept this as truth. Thank you for the love. I'm sending it back to you today. So that is my challenge with you. Every single relationship, regardless of what it is, your spouse, your child, your parent, the relationship that you have with your body, your health, the relationship you have with yourself, which is what is the core essentiality of all of this. Even the relationships that you have with materialistic items, a lot of people don't like to accept this as truth. But the relationship that you have with your home, the relationship that you have with your belongings, the relationship that you have with money, the relationship that you have with your business, all of those things are based on the relationship that you have with yourself. And if you accept the fact and the truth that the relationship that you have with yourself is healed right now, saying, I am healed, I am perfect, I am exactly where I am meant to be, I am confident, I am worthy, I am valuable, I am full of potential, I am full of power, I am love, I am wealth. Saying these powerful affirmations to yourself consistently every single day. Invest in these affirmations into yourself. This is how you heal your relationships with everything that exists. Let that download, let that seep in and accept it as truth. Realize that every desire you've ever had, every want, every need that you've ever had is a seed that is within you. You would not want it, you would not need it, you would not desire it if it was not already yours. And as you begin to accept this as truth, as you begin to breathe in and out this reality, it will become your experience on the outside as you apply this to your life over the course of the next 90 days, 6 months to a year. I like to boil this down to a scientific level because many people aren't willing to take steps on spirituality. Many people are only willing to take steps based on scientific fact. And it is a scientific fact that 7% of who you are on a physical, material, cellular, particle level changes in less than 2 weeks. The equivalent of your arm on a physical level changes in less than 2 weeks. What was you 2 weeks ago could now be a flower on the other side of the earth. This is truth. This is scientific fact. This has been backed up in books by people who have been working with this evidence over the course of many, many years. This is backed by science. This is also backed by spirituality. It is all connected. It is all one and the same. But whatever you can utilize as a tool, as a fact that will back up the belief that you want to experience in life, then use it. I don't care which one it is. Just use it as a tool to further build up the belief system that you want to experience. Mohan says, "Hi, my dear. I'm so glad to be here." I'm so glad you're here, Mohan. Thank you for that. I'm sending you all the love and happiness to you on the other side of this live stream. I would love to know how you're doing in the comments below. But seriously, use whatever evidence you need, whatever it is that you want to hold on to back up the belief that you want to experience today, not the belief that you have allowed to be thrust upon you in this lifetime. We as human beings are unlimited. We are so powerful. We are so creative. Our imagination is a powerful tool. So you can also use visualization to back up your belief system. I actually talk a lot about visualization and how I used it in my book to heal my marriage back in 2012 in my book, Surrender One Marriage Testimony. So if you guys would like the details on that, I'll go ahead and drop the link in the comments below after this live stream is over today, because it is real. I have very real experience with this, with manifestation, with building life based on belief, living by faith and not by sight. And I would hit these walls that people would tell me, like, this isn't really realistic. This isn't, everything is getting worse. Why do you continue pressing forward? Why do you believe that this is going to happen? Everything in evidence shows that this isn't working. And it kept looking that way until it did. That's why you can't live life based on what is going around you, what is going on the outside. Because as you continue to live life based on belief, it will keep looking like it's not working until it does. And it drops in your lap like a miracle. And it just is all the evidence that you have ever needed to just keep going and to keep living life this way. Let's step out of that victim mentality and choose to step back into our power that has always been ours, that has never left us. So many of us have experienced so much trauma in our lives that we don't want to accept the truth that we want to believe about ourselves. We don't want to believe that we have the ability to heal ourselves. But I'm here to tell you to just let that go. Let it go and accept that you are healed right now in this moment. And this will overflow to every single relationship and every single thing that you could possibly experience in your life. Saeed says, hi. Hi, Saeed. Sending you a wave. Thank you for being here on the live stream today. Please let me know how you're doing below in the comments. Hamza says, what is your stance on what is called bad friendship? Can it affect a person's life? 100%. All of our relationships, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a parenting relationship, whether it's a childlike relationship, your spouse, any relationship, is a reflection of what it is that you are experiencing on the inside of yourself. And a really easy way to begin to heal this is just saying, I am thankful for myself. You can start saying, I am thankful for my friendship. Because the only reason why a friendship can be bad is because you're focused on the negativity in the friendship. And you're also focused on the negativity that is happening within yourself. So if you want to turn a bad friendship into a good friendship, all you have to do is start bringing your focus to the good. Because whatever you're focused on is what you are going to magnify in that relationship. It is also what you are going to magnify in anything going on in your life. So even if you didn't want to have focus on the relationship, you can just start focusing on the good with the relationship with yourself, and it will begin to overflow into your other relationships in your life. It all comes down to the relationship that you have with yourself. I have utilized meditation as a healing practice to heal the relationship that I have with myself. So I will also link up some guided meditations that I have on my podcast. If you guys are unfamiliar with meditating, that will help you get started on healing the relationship that you have with yourself, and therefore healing the relationship that you have with anything. Like I said, with friendship, spouse, whatever it is, it all starts with the relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have on the inside, what is going on the inside of you. So just in a very simple term, start saying thank you for the things that you want to experience in that friendship. I am thankful for my friend. I am thankful for the connection. I am thankful for our experiences. If you give me an example of exactly what it is that is bad about the relationship that you have with your friend, then I can give you an exact counteractive affirmation for that negativity. So feel free to share that if you would like. But it all boils down to the relationship that we have with ourselves. And as we accept that as truth, we take back the ability and the power to change it. It is only when we feel like the victim, when we feel like we have no control, that we allow life to be thrust upon us, and we just allow society and whatever it is going on the outside to dictate what it is that we experience in our lives. But as soon as you take back the power to control your thoughts and therefore control your feelings, and those two things will boil up to the exact actions that you need to take in life. That is when you take back control of your life. That is when you take back control of your experience. That is when you take back control of the relationship that you have with yourself. And that, in turn, as you apply this over the course of the next 90 days, 6 months to a year, you begin to control the healing relationship that you have with everything else in your life. So I'm going to take that moment as an opportunity to come to a close, because I really feel like it has come full circle, and I feel like we have fully engulfed what it is to be able to heal the relationships that you have in your life. You have the ability to do that, to do it as you accept this as truth for yourself, and continue to affirm those thoughts based on that, continue to invite those positive feelings based on that, and continue to take action based on that. Just start loving your friend, your spouse, whatever relationship that you are looking to heal unconditionally, because as you begin to love yourself unconditionally in this way, it will just begin to happen naturally. Let go of the outcome, let go of the outside. Don't tie yourself to that belief system. Tie yourself to the inward experience, and it will begin to manifest on the outside over the course of that gestational period that we've been talking about. Thank you for the like as we're getting ready to come to a close. I really do appreciate it. And this is my encouragement, my support, and guidance to you today. Step into that power, step into that healing. It has always been yours. It has never left you. I love, love, love you guys so much. Sending you all the love, sending you all the gratitude and the blessings. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Mwah! Bye.